So, it's New Year's Eve, and, well, it's time to do one of those annual New Year roundups that I've been doing since last year. This one, I don't know how much it's going to be, but there's going to be a couple of changes with this channel. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the new logo for the studio. This will become part of the new projects I'm doing from now on, including the documentary. So, let's just begin. Obviously, there wasn't really much to discuss except, essentially, 2 years I started doing these vlogs ever since Season 4 came out. There are a few flaws I've made, sure, with the vlogs, like, again, if you saw part way of my 28 Days marathon in December, I sort of part way edited out the gaffes, voices, whatevers, except kept a little bit of the gags here and there. But this year hasn't really been productive. I mean, of course, it was a big productive year, especially since I finished up the first series of my review show that originally I've done since sophomore year in high school. And I figured that I needed a break. I mean, I need to have an ending that people will probably not ask for in return, but it'll give me at least a good break once in a while. So, not much announcements went on, except, of course, I was trying to find a new house, which I went through a lot of houses until I settled, of course, on this one in May. But let me give you a couple of situations. Obviously, I got a new MOP model for Source Film, my OC for Source Filmmaker. You know, the one who calls himself Ferb Fletcher, wears the bleach hat. So, essentially, there's that. But of course, I've still been going on and on and on about the vlogs. I've been constantly chugging them out. Plus, I did do some initial thoughts on Rainbow Rocks, which you could see, like, probably just look it up, initial thoughts, whatnot. Plus, I got a new title card, and from my good friend, FD Daylight, who some of you may know as Fiery Brony, which, it's a pretty good title card. It really worked out pretty well, and hopefully it'll work well for Season 5. For Season 5 when it comes out in spring. So, next question is that, obviously the fact is that YouTube somewhat refuses to allow me to post my review of Equestria Girls up on here because of their copyright. It's just, I don't know, I just can't fight the copyright system. I just don't know. But essentially, of course, convention-wise, I officially went to Everfree Northwest in Seattle, Washington from July 4th to the 6th. It was a real good time and got plenty of footage. The documentary, of course, may not be as long as I thought it would be. I thought it'd be like sort of a 30 or 45 minute or maybe an hour long, I don't know. But as a report, the documentary is near 100% done. I'm editing the end credits video, I'm editing the ending to the documentary itself. I'm gonna upload the music video later on once I finish the ending to it. I'm just right around the closing ceremonies part and this inspirational speech, or at least a speech that I'm trying to, get done. I don't know whether or not I can, go to a convention or not outside of Everfree Northwest, whether I can go to BabsCon, BonyCon, or, of course, BonyCan, because, well, the situation is I don't have cash on me, and obviously I've been begging my parents on and on and on, we gotta give myself an enhanced ID. But, of course, another reason I want the enhanced ID outside of, going to a different country is because I wanted try firearms, because I've been, I've been playing GTA for, 7, 6, 5 years. And, of course, I wanted to see what it's like to fire a firearm. What it's like to fire a pistol. What's it like to fire a shotgun? What's it even like to fire a machine gun? Okay, enough of the pose movement. So, there's not much for voice acting, except 3 roles, of course. One of them is, of course, in the 5th episode of My Little Reporter, where I got called in to do the voice for the Changeling Scout, which, there's a funny story for that, but I don't know whether I should talk about it or not, but I'll think about it as I go on. So, essentially, after the convention, I decided, ever since I met Forever Ferbguy, you can later on, I think you can probably see my photo up on DeviantArt of me for meeting Forever Ferbguy, which, again, leads to another funny story, which I may post in the DeviantArt description. But, of course, I did a tribute to the music that Forever Ferbguy is, because, well, he's one of my favorite artists in this community. I've been listening to him for quite a long time. I don't remember how long, but I think it was like a year, maybe a couple of months ago, I don't remember. But he's got a lot of great music. And of course I was able to get front row angles, or at least three-fourths of the way through his performance at Everfree, that I got a front row performance of his music, so you can essentially take a look at that. And, of course, throughout my times, I've decided, because the Hub Network was re-airing all of the My Little Pony episodes, I decided it's been quite a long time since I've actually seen all of the episodes of Friendship is Magic, so I decided, why not? How about do a constant vlog of all of the episodes of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic? And it was a good chance. It was a good chance to get caught up on every single episode, because, what is it? I haven't really seen the episode since the first time I joined the fandom, which of course is May of 2012. Ever since I saw Saber Spark's video, Ballad of the Brony. Of course, I went on throughout, like, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, one was posted late. Oh, yeah, right. Because I didn't need to take a look at Season 4, because there was, like, that, what is it? Okay, so, as you probably may noticed, because of... There was, of course, the review of the 2-parter, because the person that was going to send me the footage to edit the, sort of my Seattle Bronies group reaction to the Twilight's Kingdom episode, the person who was hosting the thing said, no, I'm the one going to be the one that's going to edit this. I'm like, I was hired to edit this thing. I could get it done within 5 seconds. Now that's a figure of speech. I could get it done in 1 day. Simple as that. Okay, let's fix the camera angles here, have the Panavision shot, and then add the actual episode right here. Maybe keep the commercials in, maybe keep it as another video, I don't know. But whatever the reason is, the person refused to allow me to edit the episode. Which, I could have easily done that. Like I said, I could get it done in 1 day. I'm a real productive person. I mean, I don't have much to do since, you know, I'm out of high school and all. But essentially, I took a look at the first, like, 2 or 3 third generation videos, G3 episodes. Of course, I saw another one later on in, like, 28 Days Marathon. But, of course, with that said, with another opportunity, there is another chance I see. And outside of the Changeling Scout in the 5th episode of My Little Portal, I did the voice, again, for a Changeling, in a video that LDM was creating for the lady who does the voice of Chrysalis in I believe, Superman Meets My Little Pony. What is it? Fusion Angel Fuan. if I can actually pronounce that right. Otherwise, dreams can't come true. Did a video for her birthday called Chrysalicious, and I essentially do the Changeling's voice, where he's just like telling the Queen that obviously because of all the Licious videos that Changeling's heard of, essentially he tells the Queen that, you know, I mean, you should essentially check it out. I think you can look it up. It's called Chrysalicious, or just go up to Changeling Licious, find the title, and look for their description. Because, again, the Changeling Licious video is a follow-up to my video, is a follow-up to hers, except it doesn't have the cool animations that mine has vectors. But it can be, like, somewhat turned into a video that can be used in Source Filmmaker. And so, in conclusion, there was a lot of things that went on. Like I said, I saw Rainbow Rocks with minor spoilers, a major spoilers video. And of course, with that out of the way, I also got started with creating the all-new video, Soldiers of the Night, which I have waited so long to create. I'm still looking for animators, modelers, and storyboard artists. I'll post another video about that in a later time. And of course, like I said, the documentary is nearly done. The music video is nearly done. It'll be posted at the end credits for the music, at the end credits for the movie itself. I gotta, you know, finish up the ending to Everfree Northwest and write my speech. It ain't gonna be as big or I don't know whether it's gonna be big or inspirational as, say, The Great Dictator with Charlie Chaplin giving this huge, great speech saying that we must fight to fulfill our promise, or anything like that. I'm not gonna make it big or grand, or just something that saying, this is just what I mean, think. It's not going to be like Bronies or a Brony Tale or Brony Chronicles. This is just going to be focused on what I think about the fandom, which some may think that's not an interesting subject. Well, it was a great subject when I first started up, but at least give yourself time to at least let the video sink in. I don't know when I'm going to release the documentary. Who knows? I might release it by when, of course, I have 200 videos, because currently, right now, I am at 196 videos. And with another revamp coming up, and because of the popularity of, I think, the project of Soldiers of the Night, I'm starting to get more and more subscribers. But again, I need storyboard artists, I need modelers, I need animators. I only hired one animator. Really, one animator, yeah. You go look up Shy Guy Productions. He did this video called Anthropology. I think it's really good. Hopefully, he'll probably add something to this video. But again, I try to share it through DeviantArt, just about everything. I don't know what the announcement is, but essentially, you gotta, like, make sure that everything's all set. And as some of you probably have not seen it yet, some of you may have, there's a PayPal button down below my backup channel, and just right next to my Google Plus account, because I don't know why Google links this stuff. And essentially, you can officially donate money, and I know what you're thinking. Haven't you tried this before with PayPal? I'm like, yeah, I've already done this. I've tried, like, No, it wasn't PayPal. It was Patreon. I tried Patreon, but I don't think that worked at all. Essentially, I'm trying this time to make sure the donations go perfectly fine to my PayPal, because I have a lot of things going on in my life, and essentially with chaos going around, me trying to finish up the documentary and trying to find a job, I need, like, support for my productions. Donate to my PayPal with this email address, Some of you probably may think, why don't I donate it to the email address that's precisely with your Gmail account that's tied into this one? Well, here's the fact. I do not own the account. My mom does. But slowly as time goes on, it's starting to become mine, but I haven't changed the email on it because the bank account is tied to hers. So, essentially in the description, you can go check out the video on the donations button to see what's going on. Like, no. Essentially go to About, maybe I might link it here, but essentially on the page, go to support this channel and it will send you to this PayPal site. Essentially enter my mom's email address and then enter the certain amount. I don't know about like different types of currencies, but again, I'm taking US dollars. So just enter the certain amount and then send it to me. I ain't asking for much in return, it's just, I really want to, like, make sure everything is going alright with everything and all that. So with that said, we'll see you guys, and, oh yeah, I almost forgot. New Year's resolutions. Obviously, one is to start the documentary, another one is to create a cosplay for Everfree Northwest 2015, because there's no point in making a separate video about it. Because I've been there last year, I am going, of course, back again to Everfree Northwest in Seattle, Washington. This time from May 29th to the 31st at the same place, the Hilton Seattle Airport and Conference Center, which is a pretty grand place, and in the documentary, hopefully, you might see it as what I envisioned it, of course, if I ever do find a release date for this documentary. But again, like I said, I can't afford to go to any other cons. I can't afford to go to BabsCon or BronyCon or MLP, MSP, or Ponyville Cider Fest, or of course BronyCon. But again, that's the reason the PayPal's here. Donate to there, and I might be able to go to those conventions. I'm only accepting US currency right now, but again, I'm still trying to get through bugs in it, and trying to get through kinks and everything. I'm trying to find a job, of course. As for other New Year's resolutions, of course, the chance I'm having is that, since I've been getting more and more into movies, I've decided I think now is the time that I get a chance to see all of the Lord of the Rings trilogies, and these are the extended editions, all in a marathon. Also trying to watch the Matrix movies, which, that'd be an interesting challenge. I could probably easily get these done by maybe 2-3 weeks or so, maybe before the end of the month, but I got a lot of movies I need to see for the first time. So, hopefully 2015 might bring something up, and hopefully, maybe in my pastime, I might bring you a little something extra. So, with that said, see you guys in 2015, and may all your resolutions come true, and don't forget to walk! No, but seriously, take it quite easily.